Yeah, we've had the UK release, and we're just about to release it in America and Canada. There are separate editions for each of those. And I'm going to wave the books at, if Jeff's recording.
Yeah, recording.
This is the British edition, and this is the American edition. That doesn't help you very much, Sam, but hopefully that will encourage people to go out and buy Superconnect, the power of networks and the strength of weak links. And it's actually quite interesting because it's a sort of counterpoint in some ways to 80-20. One of the great questions people often ask me is what's wrong with the 80-20 principle, or what traps or pitfalls can you see? And I think one of the traps or pitfalls is that the 20% which is most important today is not necessarily the 20% which is most important tomorrow, because we all grow and we all develop, we hope, and consequently the important things tomorrow are not necessarily the important things today. The most important lesson from the new book is really that there's great value to having a lot of contacts in different kinds of worlds, and the information which we get is likely to come not from our friends and our family and people close to us, because they move in the same circles as we do, and consequently they have pretty much the same information that we do. It's actually going to come from people who walk on different planets, who are in different worlds. And so one of the lessons of that theory, the theory of weak links, is that we need to have a wide range of contacts, of friendly acquaintances. We don't need to spend much time with them, which is why it's sort of not inconsistent with the 80-20 principle. These are people that you might share a few words with, today or yesterday. They might be a former work colleague or someone that you knew at varsity, old college mate, or it could be anyone. But the point about these people is that they might say something in a completely genuine conversation with them about nothing to do with what you're working on. They might say something which makes you think, or which is very valuable information. And so keeping in touch with those people and allowing some time to actually have these completely unpredictable contacts is very valuable. So, I mean, one of the things in 80-20 is that you should not spend a lot of time, as we all tend to do, with people who are just there in our lives, who we don't really care very much about, and who don't care very much about us. But nevertheless, through force of habit, or because they're neighbours, or because they're people we work with, we spend a lot of time with them. We don't particularly enjoy that process. I always encourage people to try and cut that down to the bare minimum and concentrate on the people who are important in our lives. But this is a very, very good corrective of saying, actually, spend a lot of time with the people who are important to you, but actually spend a little bit of time with people from all kinds of different backgrounds that you never know. You never know. You might give them a great idea, they might give you a great idea. And get rid of the people in the middle, who are the people who are the time sinks, who are not going to be very valuable to you. So it's kind of like you have one extreme and then the other extreme. It's kind of like a bit like a portfolio approach. And I think that's a necessary corrective, because a too simple an interpretation of 80-20 gets very sterile and boring. It says, you just concentrate on what's important. Well, there needs to be some variety and some fresh things in our lives, and one of those might become very important in the future.